Hello lovely people, it's Obaa Yaa. If you're new to my channel, I say welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning back in. In today's video, I want to talk about misconceptions of hair oils and how to use them properly for your natural hair to get the maximum benefit from the oil. So if you are interested in knowing more, then stay tuned. But before we dive right into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also to turn on the post notification so that you are notified when I upload my new video. Also, check me out on Instagram. Okay, now without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Can I just While some oils can penetrate your hair shaft and aid in moisture retention, other oils can't, and those oils sit on top of your hair and they are best used to seal in the moisture in your hair. Not all oils work the same on each hair type. That is why it's important to find the right oil for your hair type. I know this might seem like a daunting task, but if you're someone who really likes to use oil and you find that the current oil you're using is not working, then perhaps it's time to switch it up and actually try to find the one that works best for you. What we should also keep in mind is that oil does not equal moisture. Moisture only comes from water, H2O. You don't have to go H2O, don't do a washing. Not all oils are created equal. While some oils sit on your hair strands, other oils like coconut oil or jojoba oil can penetrate into your hair shaft and be absorbed. Other oils like castor oil are more on the heavier side, and those kinds of oil sit most likely on top of your hair. In that case, it's very important to be mindful of the amount or the quantity that is being used in order to avoid buildup and to avoid your hair being weighed down. Oils can only make your hair look greasy if you are using like a bucket of oil for one section. It's a different case entirely if you're doing a hot oil treatment. Then obviously you really want to coat each and every strand and you want your hair to be soaked in oil. But if you want to seal your hair in, you don't really need that much oil. A little bit goes a long way, and if you use just a little bit, your hair won't be greasy. Not only is oil good to be used to seal in the moisture in your hair, you can also use it to smooth out frizz. If frizz is something that bothers you, some oils can be used to smooth out the frizz. Some people do feel like oil does not belong in the hair, or our hair doesn't need oils. But just like the skin, our hair does need oil to be strengthened. Water alone is not enough. If we apply only water on our hair, the possibility of it evaporating quicker is higher versus using the oil to seal in the moisture. Therefore, oil not only helps in strengthening your hair, it can also help in retaining moisture in your hair, since it acts as a barrier to keep in the moisture in your hair for a longer period of time. In addition to oil helping in retaining moisture, oil can also help to give the appearance of shine. Depending on your hair type, your hair might have more of a luster or a sheen, and some hair actually have more of a shine. But if you are someone whose hair doesn't really reflect light properly because of the texture, using oil can actually help your hair to have the shine that you're looking for. In addition to that, oils can also be used in a treatment such as hot oil treatment, or you can infuse Ayurvedic herbs into the oils to get an even greater impact. You can get the maximum benefit from the oil and the herbs, the combination of both. And we all know that sebum is the best oil and conditioner in our hair. It's the natural oil that is produced in the oil glands in our scalp, and it's the best for our hair. Our bodies produced it for our hair, to strengthen our hair and to keep our scalp moisturized. But some people aren't able to produce the necessary amount of sebum to keep their hair and scalp moisturized. And in such cases, it's good for them to add oils into their regimen to keep their hair strong and to keep their scalp healthy. Adding more oil into the regimen can actually aid in filling in the holes where your sebum isn't enough. Oils can be used as a pre-poo treatment. Pre-poo means pre-shampooing. Doing that will prevent your hair from losing moisture whilst washing your hair, because as we know, shampoo is drying, but if you use the oil before shampooing your hair won't lose as much of its moisture whilst shampooing. For instance, I use olive oil as a detangler. That's what I use to detangle my hair. Olive oil and water. That's all. I don't need anything else. But I guess it depends on your hair texture. You might have to find a different oil combination that works best for you, or you might have to add something else to the oil. But for me, I've come to find that using just olive oil and water is enough for me to detangle my hair, and I get the necessary slip I need. Other oils that could be great for detangling are grapeseed oil or avocado oil. But like I said, it depends on you. You might have to try several oils to find the right one that gives you the right amount of slip that you need to detangle your hair. So guys, that's it for today's video, and I hope you could pick 1 or 2 things from it. And if you have any questions or suggestions as to what kind of video you want to see from me, and if you have anything else in addition to this video, then leave everything in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like if you did, to subscribe if you haven't already, and also to turn on the bell, the post notification, so that you are notified when I upload my new video. Also, check me out on Instagram. See you again in another video. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and stay safe. It is your girl, Obaa Yaa. Obaa Yaa. Bye.